Hello. We're going to the second fight for the second tier of the Omega Raid now, which is the 6th fight total in the entire Omega Raid series. These are just the normal ones. My allergies are really bad right now. V2 dubs. Sigmascape V2. Okay, so this fight has a art aesthetic. Okay, we've got like little art things on the ground and also art things on the wall. So I'll just go over those first just so you can see how things go. So we all have this duty action. It's like a paintbrush. And then there are these cards on the ground, right? So this card it's like a waterfall, and so this signifies water. And when you use it, you'll get a buff that will help you be resistant to fire. This is a fire painting. There will be certain mechanics that come out of it when the boss goes to it. Over here is a rock painting. It signifies earth. And I'll walk over there later. Like if I walk too close, it will start the fight. But over here, this one, we've got this like a demon little buddy. Okay, I think it's called Typhoon. I'm not sure. I think Typhoon. If you've done the Manderville quest line, you've probably seen it. Or someone that does snort. There's someone like blows air out. Something like that. This buddy. Okay. Let's see. Wait, let me see if I can get the name. Okay. Anyway, when you use the brush on this one, you will ride this little buddy. Okay. There we go. So I'm Typhoon. Yeah, that's what I said, right? Typhoon. So you ride Typhoon, and then you can use this little action, and then it will like blow air out. That will be used for a mechanic later. This one on the ground is a rock. Okay, and then the painting itself. The painting itself is like water with like little fish in there. Okay. And then this painting is like a void thingy. Whatever you call it. A void? I would say it's a void, yeah. Okay, and then this one on the bottom is the Air Force One little ship. And so when you use this one, you ride this little ship. Air Force ship, okay? And you'll be hovering above the ground and stuff. Alright, so now that we've gone through all of that, let's start the fight. So when you start the fight, once you get a little bit closer, then this goddess Chedarnuk lady will like do some animation and stuff. And then the actual boss of the fight will come out. So she goes back to her painting. And then this demon dude comes out. Okay. He's the one that's like collecting all these pictures, I guess. Bruh. Okay. So the demonic howl, that's a raid wide. At the beginning it doesn't seem like you can actually move him, so he'll just move himself around. Demonic shear, that's gonna be the tank buster. So I try to stand off to the side. so now the boss will move to the center. And then also the goddess lady comes back. You can't target her, but she'll start doing some auto attacks on the person with the second highest enmity, second highest aggro. So if you're off tank, you wanna stay to make sure you've got your tank stance on and maintain second aggro, so then other people don't take the damage. Okay. I was running this on sync. See, I'm getting hit with just like random stuff. It's her. She's doing it. She's throwing stuff at me. Okay, so that's what will get thrown at the second highest person with aggro. Okay, so now, and that's all you have to worry about with regard to like her, or everything else. She doesn't really do anything else. Okay, so the boss is now going to do this attack cast thing called Possession, and there's like these viney thorn things going towards the painting. So he's going to tether to this fire one, and so that means you want to use your paintbrush duty action on the waterfall card. Okay, and this will give you a buff called Fire Resistance Up. And so, spoilers, later when the boss does this big fire move, you won't get as much damage from it because your resistance to fire is up. Okay, so make sure you grab that. Oh yeah, the little caption says the waterfall manifests or something. The waterfall manifests in a special, yeah. So I mean, a bunch of people are running to do this. Just make sure you see some of this animation, and especially you get the buff. Okay. Either make sure you see this caption, you see this animation, or you see the buff specifically. Okay. So the boss now is done with the cast. So it jumps over there, and then says all this stuff, and then we'll do this big fire move. Okay. And that's considered like a raid wipe, and since everybody's got the resistance thing, it doesn't do that much damage, so we're good. Demonic Howl's a raid wipe. Again, like you can't really move the boss around, so that's why I'm just hanging out on the side. Demonic Shears the tank buster. Okay, release means you're just leaving this painting. It goes back to the center. Okay, but then now it's going to do possession again, so it connects to this one. You can see the thorny thingy going over there. And so with this painting being earth-based, it's going to do like an earthquake type move. And so you want to use your paintbrush on this card on the bottom and sit in this little Air Force little car. It's adorable. And so now you're hovering on over the ground, and you won't get hit with this thing. You'll avoid it. Okay, and then you can use the little dismount button to get off the thing. Alright, we got 2 people with target markers on them. And here they drop these AoEs there, so watch out for that. So you see it's like kind of following them. So just watch out for that. Demonic Howl is a raid wipe. Okay. TU is the second aggro now, and so let's see if it's taking some extra auto attacks from the goddess lady. I'm just looking over here. Was that a tank buster? Okay, yeah. Demonic Shears the tank buster. I'm trying to see if okay, oh, okay, well they switched, okay. They switched to being second. They're alternating a lot, and so I'm trying to figure out if it actually is the person who's second in aggro, or if it is just the off tank that takes damage. I'm not really seeing that TU's health is going down that much, or their shield. So I'm not sure. Kind of seems like the main tank, or I mean the off tank is taking autos though, so it might just be that. But you know, if you run this minimum eye level synced and all that stuff, then it'll probably be more applicable to know that. But if you're running this with Duty Finder, it's not going to be as noticeable when those things happen. But, okay. Oh well, they also have cardio, so okay. Anyway. Release. Okay, so the boss will go away from the painting, go back to the center, and then target another one. Okay, it's targeting this ocean one, and so we need to, like, at least one person needs to use their paintbrush on this this card, and then it will form this rock. This painting will do this big like water attack, and so you want to hide behind the rock. Make sure that the rock is between you and this thing. So the demonic wave is gonna throw a bunch of water at us. Okay. Yeah, dude. Like, this doesn't even have tank stance on. Is 4th in the aggro list, but I'm pretty sure they are taking the goddess things. Because they're taking hits, whereas this person's not. Interesting. Let me see, where are they? This person? HW? Let's see if I see a glowing thing. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, every now and then there's like this glowing thing on them, but they're not second in the thing, so I'm not sure why. In other things I've read, it says it there. Okay, anyway, so after the big wave thingy, we have this raid ride. Okay. Demonic Shears, the tank buster. Okay, drop in AoEs, dodge those. And then more AoEs, dodge those. These are water-based AoEs, see? Because we're doing the water stuff now. If you get hit with it, you get a golden stack. Over here, when we were over here, and there were the AoEs over here, they happen to be rock-based AoEs, just... See, they're rock-based ones, because this was the earth one. And so over here, well, we have these AoEs, they look like water. Just little things. See how much damage that person took? Look at this person. They got hit with one of them. Oh no, it looks like they probably got... maybe they got hit with 3. They're just standing... Yeah. Maybe they got clutched with 3 of them. Yeah. Well, no, okay, they got 1 vulnerability up, so they probably just got hit with 1. But look how much damage that gave them. It's a lot. So be careful with those. Okay, release. So boss will go back to the center, and then tether up to this one. And then one person will use their paintbrush on this one. I got it first. I didn't really know what I was doing though. But yeah, so when you ride this typhoon, you'll blow. Also, you'll see it's gone now. So only one person can ride it. You can blow wind against portrait. Oh, it's a portrait of wind, not the void like I said before. Okay, that makes sense because we're talking about elements. Okay. So there will be these little feather whatever things, Easterlies, and you want to use your attack to push them away. And so later when they blow up, everybody else has space. I was running around just like having fun, like trying to like blow at them, but then I accidentally blew them closer to people, and that's not what you want to do. You want to like blow them away. You want to blow these things away from people so that they can hang out over here. That wasn't that bad. See, I blew one right there. You don't want to do this, okay? Because then that meant this person's trying to run out of the way and find a clear spot, and then they ran right into it. So, yeah, that was a little dangerous. So they end up dying because they got hit with a bunch of these. And then the main dude is doing the raid-wide demonic howl, and then other people because I didn't position these ads well, like a lot of people ended up getting hit with them. Like some people were okay, but other people got hit with them. So oops, yeah, took out some people here. Okay, so make sure when you're doing that you push these like further out so there's more clear space here. Okay, so now after this we've got some people tethered with these lines. Okay, when they're the little spiky pink ones, that means you'll take more damage, but when you extend further out it will be this darker color, darker purple. And so you want to run as far as you can from, like you want to stretch this out as far as you can so you don't take as much damage. Okay. Here we've got a stack marker, so just pile up. Okay, release, so the boss is going to go back to the center. At this point we've seen all of the different paintings, and so he's going to connect to multiple paintings at once. And so we've got the fire one, and then we've got the ocean one. And so with the fire one, I'm going to use my paintbrush on the water to pick up this buff. So now I'm more resistant to fire, right? So because the fire ones are raid wide, it doesn't matter where I'm standing for that. But the earth one, I need to be standing behind the rock, and so that's why I pick up this one first. I pick it up, and then I'm gonna go hide behind the rock. Okay, so the fire thing goes off, and then the water thing is gonna go off, and we're hiding behind the rock for this. If you get hit by the water thing, TU is like over here. You take some damage. They do have like 3 vuln stacks, so it might not be that much, but yeah, it's like they also, I'm not sure if they got pushed back or if they jumped back by themselves. It looked like they got knocked back, but in any case, yeah, you want to hide behind the rock during that. Okay, the demonic howls, the raid wide. And after this, it's basically just going to be other configurations of things. You know, watch out for these AoEs. The boss would do combinations of other paintings and things like that. When you run this with Duty Finder, it does go pretty quick because it's an old fight, just like all the other ones we've seen. So you're probably not going to see too many different things, but the basics are the same with each of the paintings. Okay. Here I just want to show that like there's this tiny little thing. It brings me joy. Off to the side of the stage, like when you enter the stage, if you look at one of the sides, I was only able to capture it on this side and I had to like wait for a while. But there's this little they're so cute. They're like running across. This is like a little Ultros. And I'm not sure who this is, but this is a little like Kappa thing. If you've done the Manderville stuff, you'll have seen these little ones. I don't know who this is, but yeah, they're running across. Super cute. I sat for a long time on the other side trying to see. Look at the sundial. Trying to figure out if I'd see the other one. I didn't see it, so I don't know like what triggers them, but I do remember the first time I saw them, I waited like probably an hour just trying to like figure out how to capture it and like take a picture or something. But yeah, so that's a little thing if you are on the hunt and want to look for cute things like that. Okay, here's the final cutscene. This one wasn't too bad. I think the most difficult thing is just making sure to remember to use your paintbrush on the thing on the ground. Oh, and then also pushing those like AoEs away from people, not towards them, like I did. It's a cool aesthetic. Like I was looking at the environment and things like that. with the art things, and like they have like seating around and all this stuff. It's nice. It's cool. Okay, have a good one. Bye.